Talking about heroes, here he is, one tough cop. And back with us here on Sid and Friends in the Morning, the great Bo Dietl. Bo, happy Tuesday morning, buddy. How are you?
We're great. And I'll tell you something, Sid. I can't do without you, man. You speak the truth, and you want to know something? I agree with everything you say. You know what? But I am like the Godfather. I've been around probably longer than everybody on WABC and before that WFAN. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I am the Godfather. We can never go against the family. I picked up the phone to the great Congressman Peter King on Monday, and I asked him, are you upset with Sid? Are you coming back? And like the class act he is, and I know him since 1985, he said, tell Sid I'll see him on Wednesday.
Okay.
And you want to know something? We never turn against the family. We have disagreements.
Of course.
We always do. But don't ever turn against the family, okay?
Now, you know, as soon as I hung up the phone, it took me about 2 seconds to say how much I love Peter King. And by the way, since last Wednesday, not that I have to do this, but I must have said I've loved Peter King on this show about 10 times. Now, again, Bo, if he doesn't come tomorrow, I'm going to be okay. I'll be okay. But I want him to be here tomorrow because I love him.
And me too, and I'm glad you have him on. He's the only sensible guy. You disagree with a lot of things, but just remember one thing, Sid. Just imagine if President Trump lost to this laughing hyena moron, Kamala. Yeah. Just imagine you would have the Supreme Court set up next. You would have had the Democrats controlling the Congress. We would be over our heads goggling. We'd be drowning.
No, we'd be dead. But I'm going to give you a chance here to really earn some more brownie points with President Trump, even though nobody, including you and King, both of you guys were talking about DeSantis and Haley. I didn't forget, okay? I was loyal to Trump all 3 years. But here's your chance to get more brownie points, okay? I think you're a good buddy. He's really your good buddy of 40 years. He's a brilliant business guy. Clearly, he's made millions and millions of dollars, but he is completely out of his league in this role. Your friend Steve Witkoff needs to go. Now, I'll tell Trump that right to his face. President Trump will get pissed at me, but here's your chance to defend Witkoff, which will make President Trump happy.
All I got to say is, when you sent me that interview with Tucker, and to talk to somebody for an hour and a half, there were going to be things that you say that you'd like to suck back. My whole point is all Steve Witkoff is doing is what President Trump wants him to do. If you don't think that he's in complete communication with President Trump when he met with Putin, everything he's doing, it's one reason why President Trump put all these loyal people in there is to do what he wants them to do. And if you think that Steve can make a decision without the support of our president, I think you're wrong. I think you're really wrong.
I think I think you're right, Bo, but I find it hard to believe that President Trump said to Witkoff, you can say, for example, that as long as Hamas puts down their weapons, they can stay. If Trump said that, I'll tell Trump right to his face, what are you talking about?
I think he got caught up again. You do an interview for an hour and a half, you'll step on your ding-dong also. Yeah. And in reality, all we care about is our great president, and he's just a messenger, Steve Witkoff, along with everyone else in the cabinet. They will do what our president wants. The last round we had a bunch of morons in there. Now we got loyal people, and that's what the president wants. I stand by President Trump. Yeah, did I make a mistake back in 2020? You know, I mean,
who cares? That was a long time ago. You love him. You're friends for a long time, right? Is there any truth to the rumor, Bo, that you were also on this signal chat with Pete Hegseth and Marco Rubio?
All I know is why would they even talk to the liberal news media? You know they hate Trump. They hate us. Don't talk to these scumbags. More important is what's going on in New York City. You know what? You got to remember one thing. Big Bird de Blasio, this piece of garbage, how did he get reelected? How did he get reelected? They control the Board of Elections, these Democrats. I suffered from that when I ran for mayor, when they threw me off the Democrat, the Republican, every line that I tried to go on, and they went after technicalities. They control everything. This piece of garbage is Zohar, whatever he is, this guy's got a chance. You want to know? Because they control. They cheat at the Board of Elections. Yes, I'm saying it. They cheat at the Board of Elections. The only candidate that I am going behind right now, and I'm going to say it live, is we got to throw our full support to Curtis. Win or lose, let's support him 100%. Just maybe people could wake up around this city and realize he's the only one. But we have the other problem. We got the city council of morons and idiots that are making all these decisions. Remember they wanted people to vote who were not citizens. They lost that. Ha, ha, ha. Lick this. All I can say is they lost that. All I know is one thing. We still have to deal with them. Every time we try to get more police, we try to get some of these reforms, they block it. So you can have anybody you want as a mayor. You can have Como there. You can have this commie Zohan the Great who loves your girlfriend there. She loves that Zohar. That's another idiot there. But the problem was these woke socialists control this city, and it's scary. It's really scary to me. So no matter who is the mayor, what are they going to do? I mean, we could turn our heads and look at what's going on with this other moron, Michelle Wu, over there in Boston. There was a guy who raped a little child, an illegal immigrant, and she lets him out on bail. So this is what we got to deal with. In reality, there's only one candidate that we should all be back, and I'm going to put my money where my mouth. Maybe Cuomo's going to get mad at me. I really don't care, but I have one question for my current mayor, the one that says, let's get past the noise. What noise? How about the noise of every one of your lieutenants all have left? Why did they all leave, Eric? Why? That's my question I'd like to ask you. The Banks brothers, Pearson, everybody left. The head of the Board of Education. Why did everybody leave? If we got to get past the noise, how about we get – why don't we ask? Why did all
Well, let me ask you this then. We got about 3 minutes to go because he did say let's get past the noise. This is the great Bo Dietl. He's on me now every Tuesday and Thursday. It's great to have him back. Do you think no matter what President Trump does, no matter what the DOJ does, what the judge does here, do you think Eric Adams is guilty? Now, maybe not of all of it, but do you think at the very least Eric Adams is guilty of something? You think he's corrupt?
Okay, listen, I'll say something to your listeners. I know a lot more than you think I know. Remember, I'm a detective. I'm telling you right now, that was the tip of the iceberg. I just want to know, I got one question. Let's audit. Lander, you're supposed to be somebody in the city here. Was he the controller? Or why didn't you control $6.8 billion of migrant funds? Where did that money go to? That's all I got to say. And you want to know something? Yeah. I'm real angry. I haven't spoke to the mayor since he left my office. I haven't spoke to him probably 6 months ago when I asked him the same questions. I don't know what you're talking about, Bo. Well, you're the mayor. You should know what I'm talking about. I never heard from him after that. So you want to know something? When you hit on the nerve, people don't like it. And regardless of anything right now, whether it be Cuomo's people, Andrew's going to get mad at me. I don't care who gets mad at me. The only guy that's spewing something that I believe in is safety for our city is our friend Curtis Lewa. And you want to know, maybe he ain't got a shot, but I'll be damned.
He got a shot.
This other moron, $8 million, Zohar the Great.
Oh, he's a loser.
But you're saying they're loser, but here's the question. How did Big Bird de Blasio, this scumbag, get reelected?
The answer is, as much as we love our city, and you're here in your 70s, Katzimatidis is here in his 70s.
Take it easy with my birthday.
Sorry, I came all the way back here. I'm almost 60. But with all that said, as loyal as we are, we love this city, right? Dietl loves it.
Yes.
John, these are the dumbest mother effing people God ever created. New Yorkers, for all their flair and all their genius, and New Yorkers, they are the dumbest mother effers God ever created.
You know, Sid, just one real fast one. Look at 12,000 complaints against these teachers, sexual harassment, everything. Only 4% of them were investigated. This city is running into the ground. And now Eric Adams wants to get reelected? Give me a break. Lick my shame. Nuts.
That's it. We're done for today. That is a great conversation. This is why people, including me, miss Bo Dietl so much. One tough cop. He's got a great podcast, too. And, of course, he'll be back with me on Thursday morning. Excellent, excellent appearance. Bo Dietl, that was good stuff. We'll take a short break. Still lots more to do. Liz Pipko in studio. Judge Janine Pirro and Joe Piscopo all still to come. Thank you, Bo. That was great. More on a Tuesday right after this.